Good evening, tarot card readers of the world. Welcome back to my channel. This read will be for the Scorpio North Node. I am really especially excited about this one. I love all signs, don't get me wrong, but I do have triple Scorpio base stallion placements in my charts. Scorpio Sun, Scorpio, oh, I just about messed myself up. Scorpio and Mercury, and I have the Scorpio in Neptune retrograde, and the Scorpio in Uranus. So, I've been looking forward to doing this one. It was almost the last one I had to do. Almost. So in this North Node in Scorpio, your opposite South Node, Taurus. So in your past life, you were rich and, I won't say rich and famous, but you were rich and wealthy. Okay, you didn't have to worry about anything. You're very grounded, very stable. You were fixed in one area basically, and because of this, you gain great wealth. So in this life, you're kind of called to break away from that, from the selfishness, from the Ten of Swords. You know what? I actually had the Ten of Swords at the bottom, or no, I'm sorry, the Ten of Swords. When I opened up my box, it fell out. So I was not surprised to see the Ten of Swords show back up. So your past life, you were rich and you were stable, innerly stable. But in this life, you're called to kind of reach out more to people. The Magician in the center here, I like this. This is another. All of these North Nodes have been super powerful reads. I mean, really heavy energy. It's, I think it's just because this is, tapping into your life purpose. Everyone wants to know, what is my goal in life? Where am I supposed to be? Why am I still here? What am I supposed to do? Well, this is it. Now, don't throw God away. Don't throw God away. We're just intermingling, intertwining everything together. This is like woven fabric, or like one giant calculus problem. Everything is all interconnected. Everything is. And so I'm not to get off a tangent here, but anyhow, so you're called to kind of reach out to other people for, love and support, and for help. Don't be afraid to ask for help, because when you combine each other, collaborate together, you end up in a better outcome anyways, am I right? So I'm not going to keep running on about that. Let's get into this read here. And what I'm really seeing here is sorry about that. I have this terrible, no, I'm kidding, lovable dog that does not like to be on the other side of the door. He really does want to be right here, but it's a little bit much. So anyhow, what I'm seeing here is beautiful energy. I mean, beautiful energy. I mean, even with the Ten of Swords here, it's not even necessarily the harsh ending that in the typical Rider-Waite deck. And then right below that, you have the Five of Swords. Let's see, coming in here, your center energy. This is beautiful, and imagine that, because we're talking about Scorpio North Node here. Alchemist, right? And Magician to me has always represented alchemy. And then, oddly enough, Scorpio card even showed up. Death and rebirth, transformation. Every ending is a new beginning, right? Which is amazing energy, because then right after that, you come into this Knight of Swords right here, and then you have the Three of Cups and the Ace of Swords. So we already know where this read is going to go. Lovely. So we're going to go ahead and throw down a few more cards on here because the energy is in layers. So I'm going to do the... No, I don't want to do the witches. I want to do, yeah, let's do the Tarot of the Unknown. We might throw some witches down on some of this here. But this is amazing because you guys are creating something. You got something big going on here, which it seems like every read that I've done here, every North Node read that I've done here, everybody's got something big going on or that they're contemplating. And go figure, because the energy that we're in and the moon phase that we're in right now, coming out of this Lionsgate portal, Venus is in Leo, which is forward action, and we've got the supermoon, the last supermoon. That energy is going to be around for another day or two. Well, I think this energy might be around for another week, it seems like. But anyhow, this is I'm getting goosebumps already because I don't know what you guys got going on here, but whoops, flip the deck around. You've got the Seven of Swords in the bottom. You guys are going after it. You're going after it. But again, be careful not to go after it all by yourself, because Spirit wants you to, in this lifetime, walk into, step into, push yourself towards, and it's already happened in this lifetime. You've already been pushed towards it. You've already been forced to, maybe you've already had some big financial loss, because in your past life, that was your biggest fear, is losing all of your assets. You were really very protective about your assets, very materialistic in the last life. This life here, you're called to share. And I know that's going to be hard for you, because this is you stepping out of your comfort zone. You're called to share in this lifetime with others. And that way, that's how you will, in this lifetime, become emotionally fulfilled. Ultimately, you will not really be emotionally fulfilled until you can step fully into this North Node. That's why I'm here today. So, a result of stepping into my North Node, something I've been running away from for a long time. So, anyhow, having all that being said, the Star card is what we led with. Amazing. And this Star card, I love in the Light Seers deck. She's got this big ball of light that she's like, I don't know, taming or pulling in, you know, manifesting these energies. A question of fire, imagine that. And then over the Page of Wands, we've got the Universe showing up here. And then the Magician again over here on top of the Knight of Swords. Like I'm telling you, this is there. And the Strength card, the Questioning Mirror, like oh my God, and another, look, this is always so ironic when this happens, okay? Because this is the Transformation card, which is the Death card, which this also is the Death card on top of the Death card. So there is a huge ending to this past life, this past South Node. You don't even realize it, I don't believe, but you're here today for me to help you to understand the fact that you are moving out of this South Node Taurus into this North Node Scorpio, sharing the love. Not just loving yourself, not just being so closed off and selfish, but completely just utterly giving yourself away to others, to where you almost think it's too much. But if you think it's too much, it's still not quite enough, because again, it's something that you're not comfortable with. Trust me, I know it's not the easiest thing. And then the beautiful thing is at the end, you have the Four of Swords on top of the Ace of Swords. Because you've gained the clarity and you've ran this. I mean, you've been running. You got the Magician here twice. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. I can't believe when this happened. You got the Hierophant over here, which is on top of the Five of Swords. So you have gained that clarity. Because you see the way he looks in this He's so confused and he doesn't know what to do. But then, like I just clarified on top of this, the energy you're coming into is the Hierophants on top of that. You're gaining that clarity, that wisdom, that spirituality. The traditional way to do business is kind of what I'm hearing. You're awakening to the depth of the magic of love, because you're the Scorpio placement. You're to take on these characteristics of your North Node, so it's a water element. So you're a lot of them. It's emotions. You're called in this lifetime to let go and let out those emotions with your life purpose. This is the transformation, ruled by Pluto. Transformation, the transformative planet. And then the planet of Mars, force. But even with that South Node in Taurus, which is ruled by Venus, which is love, you're not to completely ignore it. You're to alchemize it. It's early in the morning, it's playtime. On the cut, expect powerful change. New moon eclipse, bottom of the deck. It's a win-win outcome as a forecast. We're going to go ahead and shuffle these. The Moonology. This is a lovely, lovely read. You've got the 9 of Coins in between the Magician and the 4 of Swords. So because of all of those things you worked on, you are able to pull this money off. See? And that's why the 3 of Cups is underneath of it. You got the 9 of Coins on top of the celebration. You guys are celebrating about the fact that you got your money, that you got your everything you worked for. And that is because, again, this is the card of sharing, right? Like I said, you're moving into this North Node, you're to share, and because of that, you move into this 9 of Coins. You wouldn't be able to do it if you stuck in this South Node in Taurus. I'm telling you, I know I'm right, because the Ace of Swords already here. We already know, we already seen it. I know I'm tapped in. You ain't gonna hear this anywhere else. This is amazing. I am so excited. The universe is here. Personal issue reaches resolution. Full moon in Cancer. Let's see what we got here. Conclusions are within reach. Like I said, this goes along. This might as well be the 9 of Coins card. Conclusions are within reach. Gorgeous, lovely read. I'm elated, and it's not even my sign. I'm elated. Alright, so we're gonna get a card or 2 or 3, whatever happens here with the Kipper deck. Okay, there we go. Main male. Spirit said 2 more. I mean, what good is 1 card without 2 more, right? Sudden wealth. Okay, here we go. My legs are jumping right now. Alright, let's see what this is. I have a feeling that this card is probably... it's going to have something to do with this Magician card. This making magic. This spiritual ascension. This amazing wisdom that you're gaining. Oh, no. Oh, no. No, but I think what this is saying here, this is the poverty card. What this is saying is this is what you're overcoming. This is what you're overcoming. Because it's underneath all of this. This main male and this sudden wealth. And you've got this 9 of Coins here. And then final card here is our 4 of Swords. So you can finally breathe, you can finally rest, you can finally relax, you can finally kick back and bask in your efforts. We won't look at that because this is one of the few. Now I do have music here on the cut. I did not pre-shuffle this deck, I'm pretty sure. Unless that happened to end up at the bottom of the same, and just, I remember that was the last card on the last read. I am wise, I am complex, I am intelligent. See, I am wise, I am complex, I am intelligent. And, you know, the Scorpio sign, you're also called to, you know, kind of come into, like I said, more into your emotional side, even a little more into your sexual side, and not be so closed off and so fixed. I do know that obviously Scorpio is a fixed sign as well, but regardless, they are a water sign, not an earth sign. So just kind of, you know, do a little more going with the flow. And don't be afraid to express your emotions. Look at that. You're going to be selling your house. You're going to make so much money, you're going to get rid of that old house. You're going to get rid of that old house. Claim that. Claim that. And this is amazing. This is the oddest thing ever. So now we got meditation coming out. I think this is the 3rd time in a row. So some of you are called to do some deeper, some more. And again, I said this in all the other reads. I am just the same. We all need to meditate more. It's never enough. It's the number 22 card. You might be seeing 22 a lot. Other than that, there's really no repetitive numbers out here. Because the strength card is the 8, there's the 10. And then we have the 3. Yeah, we don't really have any repetitive numbers out here at all. I'm going to leave it there because, again, meditate on this. The Bible even says that about everything. Everything. Meditate on this. Meditate on these things. Do your homework, because your homework is here. This is your home, right? This is your homework. So meditation is homework. If you didn't like it in school, you better start liking it now, because it's the only way that you're going to get out of this repetitive cycle of life. I mean, I love it here, but you know what? I don't want to have to do the same thing all over again. It's kind of like being held back in school, right? I mean, you don't want to have to do it all over again. Who does? Who does? I'm going to leave this read here, though. We're going to pile this up. I'm going to sage this up. These crystals are going to be charged up. Everything's going to be charged tonight. Just remember, South Node is your life debt. It is a karmic debt, but North Node is also a karmic debt. This is the good debt. This is the pay it forward. Your life's purpose. Figure it out. Find your life path number. Find out everything about your natal chart. And I'm telling you, you will have an easier way to go. You will have more clear guidance. If you would just, and I have not even still to this day learned every aspect of my natal chart because it's so complex. But the thing about it is, is that even after you've learned something once, and you learn a little more, learn a little more, and then if you go back, all of a sudden it's all brand new. It's the weirdest thing. I've done it I don't know how many times. You know, as much as I don't like to admit, to rehash, you know, that was the number one, not number one. Everything was number one in sales. But, you know, rehash was important because it kind of flicks that light to see if it's still sparking or not. You know, it's a way to make sure to keep interest. Rehash. So anyhow, powerful read. Appreciate you guys stopping by. Thanks for all the likes, comments, subscribes, and shares. I like this new format. I'm loving this new energy. It's a lot of powerful energy on every single read. I will be doing these North Node only reads from now on. It's still going to be geared for the readers, for the wannabes, for the gonnabes, and for the Arby's. Wait, did I just advertise for Arby's? No, we don't want to do that. For the already bees. I gotta work on that. But anyhow, thanks for all your support. I really do appreciate it. Because if I didn't have any, there'd be no reason to continue to flip these cards. Although I non-stop flip for myself, and every now and then someone will pop in my head and I will flip for them. So anyhow, with all that, I will see you on the next one. If you want a personal read, I keep forgetting to mention that. I am open back up. I was closed for a while. I'm good now. Other than that, I'm trying to remember. There's so many things to forget and not enough to remember. Or is it the other way around? Who knows? So anyhow, I will see you on the next one.